Hello, Brianna. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis, so here it is as promised. First of all, you guys spent good money on having a beautiful website done. This is truly spectacular. It has a lot of the elements that you would want in any website. It's interactive. It's got a good layout. It's got nice custom photos. And it is perfect for when somebody arrives here. They're going to want to know what's going on, and they're going to click where you want them to. Now, that is not why I'm here to give you an analysis. The beauty of your website you have already taken care of. But what I'm going to give you an analysis about is getting somebody here. And the interior of your site is going to absolutely determine whether or not people come to see it. And that's going to take me a little bit of time to explain to you, not long. Hang in there, and I'm going to show you exactly how my analysis goes. First off, I use a paid tool that I use to analyze your site. It's called Ahrefs. It gives me the metrics of your site, and it also shows me how the site has been performing over the last couple of months. Now, the next thing I do is I do a good old Google search for Omaha, Nebraska remodeler. And I know that you guys do a lot of other things, but I can't Google for all the things you do at once, so I sort of chose remodeling. But and it's also going to require that I tell you a little bit about Google. One, 93% of your traffic is going to come from Google. And two, Google has an algorithm that determines the placement of absolutely everything. Now, this algorithm is looking for a few very specific things. And I'm going to show you exactly what those are. Now, first off, I'm going to have to show you a little bit about how their site is organized. The first thing is you're going to find sponsored folks. Those are folks who have paid to be up at the top. Now, you can see sponsored in front of their stuff. Now, next we're going to show you what we have called the map pack in my industry. That is, these businesses have been attached to this map for a couple of reasons. One of them is they have filled out a Google business profile. Now, a Google business profile is sort of like any other online profile. It's going to ask you what years you started your business. It's going to ask you what your daily hours are, and it's going to ask you to prove that you own the website that you're filling out the profile for. So, that being the case, that gives you an opportunity to be listed up here near the top. And there is a monetary value to being listed near the top of a Google search. As you can imagine, think about your own Google habits. How far down do you scroll before you think to yourself, well, you know what? I probably have what I need above here. Here and above, I'm going to use. So you want to be as high up above as you can, because that's going to get you the most amount of traffic. Now, in this search that I did, Omaha, Nebraska remodeler, I went down here and found Bolt Construction is the very first actual contractor here. This is a list, obviously, and this is a list. So they're the actual first contractor, and it would be great for you to be in that position. I'm going to show you what they did right and some of the things they did wrong and how you can take advantage of that, because they are not listed here also. Now, that means that they either didn't fill out a Google business profile or they didn't fill it out thoroughly enough. Now, I'm going to refer to Bolt as your Google competitor for the purpose of this analyze as for this analysis. Now, here is their website, and here is your website. I'm going to do something. Look how beautiful yours is by comparison. I'm going to select all, copy and paste all of the words from your from your homepage, I should say, into this word counter. Now I'm going to do the same to theirs. Here we go. Select all, copy and paste. And they have 320 words. Now, 320 would normally beat 160 if this was not a Google world, because an algorithm is looking for more. More is better to an algorithm. But in this case, Google would actually like you to have 1,500 words on your homepage. Here is their reasoning. They think it will take at least 1,500 words for you to educate their client about whatever it was that they wanted to Google about. And that's true for whether it is an educational purpose or whether it's a roofer or whether it's a grocery store. All of those things they anticipate they will have a more educated customer. Google will have a more educated customer, search customer. So that is why they think 1,500 words is the minimum for them to consider you legitimate in terms of your business category. Now, all words are not equal, so that is something to keep in mind too. Here we go back to that paid tool that I have, Ahrefs. Now you have 8 keywords on your website. Keywords are words that have been used in your industry, and also words that people search for when they search for businesses in your industry. And I'm going to show you that you have 8 in your website and they have 74. So that means that they win in this little foot race that Google created too. And I'm going to show you their keywords. Remodeling contractors, Omaha, things that you would normally assume that somebody might type in when they're looking for a remodeler in Omaha. And you can see that remodeling and contractors and contractor and singulars and plurals, they're all there, sort of variations on a theme because the algorithm does not know our language. It doesn't know singular and plural. It only knows what words it's looking for. So you want to satisfy those search requirements, if you will, on your website somewhere. Now, sometimes there are things in your industry that you might use, words that you might use that I would never use. I don't know, not like I haven't used the word hammer, but, you know, like perhaps how much is a kitchen remodel in Omaha? I don't know what bill construction means, but maybe that means something to you in Omaha. Excavating, Omaha. Well, all of these are things that have to do with your industry, the sort of things that come up when people are thinking about hiring somebody in your company to do the things for them. Now, next thing I'm going to talk to you about are backlinks. Backlinks is where you appear on somebody else's site and there is a link back to your site on it. Now, for instance, Yelp might be one of those. You have 77 backlinks where other sites refer to your site. They have 188. So that means they win that little foot race too, unfortunately. Now, here is their backlinks. They're on Angie's List, which is a good one because it's rated at a 91. This rating that I'm talking about is called the domain rating, and it shows the strengths of a domain's backlink profile, meaning Angie has a lot of links to it, suggesting that people can find information there. Now, Google thinks upon it this way. They think if a lot of sites have a lot of references to it, it must be important. It's sort of like when somebody says, oh, a lot of people are talking about that guy. Oh, he must be famous. That's exactly what Google's reasoning is. The more people that are referring to a site, the more important it must be. And that makes it more worthwhile for their search customers to go to it. So, Angie's List, Expertise.com, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, Chamber of Commerce, etc., etc., etc. You want anything that is rated, say, 70 or above. Now, they don't have that many. What is this, like 10 maybe? So that is a distinct advantage to you because these ones down here don't, look at that. It has a rating of 0. Simulden, Spinach, B2's F's, Squarespace.com. Apparently, whatever this is, people don't go there looking for their roofers or their remodelers in Omaha. So that gives you a distinct advantage. You have a lot of leeway here to be able to overtake them in that little foot race. Now, here's where the rubber hits the road. Your 8 keywords and 77 backlinks meant you have a traffic of 18, meaning you had less than 1 visitor per day on your website. Now, here we go to them. They had 163. Now, that means that they had roughly 9 times the number of opportunities to get an estimate request, to get a potential customer, and to put money in their pocket. Now, obviously, not every one of these visitors is going to turn into something or anything, but it comes down to a question of mathematics at this point. What is the likelihood that your website is going to become more productive to you if it has more hits? Well, that's exactly it. You want it to have more visitors to your site. Now, I would assume that you want to spend more time doing the things that you obviously do so beautifully well. And so, as opposed to digging around in the belly of your website, this might be an opportunity for you to give Eric a call. He would be happy to guide you through the next steps. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great rest of your day.